So, my thoughts on The Shield, the new stable in WWE that involves Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. And they had their interview this previous Raw explaining why they attacked Ryback in Survivor Series and the following Raw, and even on that Raw later on in the night. And, you know, explaining their purpose and stuff like that, why they've been protecting CM Punk. And pretty much they said they're not affiliated with Punk, and they're there in the WWE to protect, to shield against the injustice. They feel like WWE is a popularity contest. It's all about, you know, what the fans want and not really about what's right. Not really about serving the people who actually busted their ass or something like that. You know, they talk about that. They mention Nexus, they mention NWO, they mention, what other groups? Numerous other groups and stuff like that. And they pretty much said they're not like them. They're there to protect what is right. And in this case, it's to protect, you know, WWE Champion CM Punk, because his reign is not something we get often, and they want to protect it from people that have already gotten shots and don't deserve shots, namely Ryback and Cena. So, essentially, the stable is there to protect CM Punk as WWE Champion. How do I feel about it? I like it. I think it's simple, and it's nothing complicated about it, and it's talents that I enjoy. I am a big fan of Jon Moxley. I've seen him work in the indies. He's Dean Ambrose, by the way. So I think when they let him go off the cuff and he starts getting a little deranged and getting into his gimmick, he's going to be awesome. That guy has massive potential. Seth Rollins, I like too. When he was Tyler Black in ROH, I wasn't a big fan of his, honestly. He seemed generic. He could wrestle, but nothing really appealing about him. Now it feels like he's developed a charm. He seems a lot more charismatic. He has a nice look to him. He cleaned himself up a lot, and his matches are a lot more enjoyable to watch than it was in ROH. And Roman Reigns is just pretty much the muscle. He's the enforcer. He's just there to kick ass when he needs to kick ass. He doesn't talk a lot. He's like the silent hitman of the team. Doesn't like to talk. Likes to let his fist do the talking for him, which is fine with me. He has to look for it. He looks intimidating as hell. So, as of right now, I like S.H.I.E.L.D. I like what they're doing with them. I think the premise is understandable. And I think if you keep it simple, if you keep the premise, protecting CM Punk, I think we will be fine. Because then, you can play off this idea that CM Punk is carving a way for the people who busted their ass in the indies to come up and work for WWE. And they see CM Punk as like a savior or a hero that's carving a way for those who don't get a shot. And Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns will protect that. That would work fine. You know, you can use that as a premise to really get some heat on CM Punk going in to face The Rock at Royal Rumble, and that would be awesome. It would stack the odds against his opponents, because now they won't have to just worry about Paul Heyman. They have to worry about three guys coming out of nowhere and kicking their ass. That is something CM Punk needs. We have to get as much heat on him as possible. Make him the guy people need to beat. How do we do that? By stacking the odds against them. And S.H.I.E.L.D. can be a great obstacle to overcome for the opponents to face Punk in the future. So we keep it simple, it'll be fine. What I'm scared WWE is going to do is turn this into Nexus. It's going to turn it into a new Nexus where it goes from being 3 people to 7 people. Next thing you know, they turn on CM Punk, somebody becomes WWE Champion, they try to take over the WWE, and then John Cena runs in to take them all out, and then it goes nowhere. No, don't do that. Don't overblow this, because I know WWE does this. WWE always wants to get its hands on something that gets popular, and then overexploit it, and turn it into something that it's not, and then next thing you know, people end up hating it just like AJ Lee. Don't do that, alright? Don't do that with the S.H.I.E.L.D. Keep it simple. Why are they there? To shield against the injustice. To protect what is right. Which, in their case, is CM Punk as WWE Champion. Keep it as simple as that. And maybe if you get more people added to the stable, like Brad Maddox, and he becomes like IC Champion, you can have them protect him and stuff like that. But keep it simple. The moment you start exploiting them on SmackDown, having them attack random people, having them protecting random people for no apparent reason, it starts getting complicated. We don't have a real reason to get behind them. They start losing focus, and then people will get sick of them. If you keep it simple to just CM Punk, protecting CM Punk as WWE Champion, they have a purpose, people will get behind them, and these superstars will have a foundation Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns to build off of. So when they do split off, eventually, and go on their singles careers or tag team careers, whatever, they can use their affiliation with CM Punk to jumpstart their singles careers and do some stuff in WWE. Hell, maybe do something with Seth Rollins where he has a change of heart and CM Punk doesn't like him. He gets kicked out the group and he becomes an instant babyface. You know, do stuff like that. Dean Ambrose will be fine whatever you do with him. And I even see some potential in Roman Reigns. What is that necessarily? I don't know. But I do see him working somewhere, somehow, on the main roster. So, again, Shield, to me, is good right now. As long as they don't overexploit it and turn it into something that it's not. Turn it into a Nexus, have them start attacking random people and it gets all out of hand and convoluted and people just start hating it. As long as they keep it simple. Protect CM Punk. It'll be fine. But that's just my thoughts on it. How do you guys feel about Shield? How do you feel about Dean Ambrose? How do you feel about Seth Rollins? How do you feel about Roman Reigns? Tell me down below in the comments section. I'll make a video response to what you do. But this was your boy the Alyx Man giving his thoughts on what took place with the Shield. Nothing really else to talk about when it comes to Raw. I thought tonight's show was lackluster. Like a lot of the shows as of lately. It feels like WWE is in cruise control. You know, they're waiting until The Rock returns until they really start to show that they care. Maybe sometime in the future when I'm a little bit more interested in what's going on Raw, I'll do more detailed reviews on what's going on. But until then, you're just going to get a one-topic video about something I liked. So with that said, thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you in my next video. This is your boy, the Alyx Man, signing off. Subscribe to me if you have not. Like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Check out Wrestling Paradise. Everything in the description box below. And I'm out. Peace.